back to Brick by Brick. Today we're going to be going through the differences of investing in these huge, almost $500 sets versus investing in these cheaper $5, $3 sets. So we're going to start off with the cheaper one here. So one of the primary advantages of these cheaper sets is that there's a lot less risk involved. You can get one of these for a couple dollars, just one I actually got for free, but it's worth about $5. And the great part about that is you can buy a bunch of them if you want to, or if you don't have as large of a Lego investing budget, you can always just put a few dollars aside into investing into these smaller sets. There's of course a wide spectrum of sets you can invest in within Lego. I actually don't think these super small or these super big are generally the best. There are some exceptions to this. We'll get to the bigger set later. But the advantage of investing in these small ones is they're generally pretty cheap and you can get them. And sometimes they do quite well. It's still by ROI, so you're probably not going to make much money, but it might be a high percentage compared to what you bought it for. So that is an advantage. And then it's generally better if they have like minifigures in them, especially if they're Lego Star Wars sets. Those kind of cheaper Lego Star Wars sets, such as the Micro Fighters, many of those have done quite well. That's I think like a $10 set or $13 now. That one keeps increasing in price, but those Micro Fighter sets from Star Wars often do quite well. I've seen some go from $8 to $50, 20% off from a $10 set and end up being about $50. And so that can be a great advantage of investing in those. And these ones are sometimes a similar case. It's hard to get many good minifigures or even a minifigure sometimes in these poly bags. Generally, they're a little bit more risky. And so I would recommend, if you are going to buy a $5 set, I'd probably try to get a Lego Star Wars one if I could, preferably one that had a unique minifigure in it. It's probably not going to be super likely since it's just a $5 or $10 set, but there are certainly some times where that has happened with the Captain Rex Micro Fighter set, for example, from the Star Wars line. That one has a unique minifigure in it, and I believe the figure is actually worth more than the set, which is kind of interesting. Many of those have sold out, and so if you happen to have one of those already, it's good news, you'll have made some money. But now we'll get to the bigger set. So this right here, we'll just move it over here for a while. So this is the Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts, and it is the Hogwarts Castle. It's set number 71043. It's got 6,020 pieces. It is a ginormous set. This is by far the biggest set I have in my collection. I was able to get it for a little under $400. It's after that increased in price by $70 to be about $470, and then it should be retiring relatively soon. They keep saying it is, but then it keeps not happening, and I really wish it would retire soon. I thought it would have retired by now, but this set is still gone up in value, which is great because I bought it for less than its current retail price. I've also had giant Lego giant Lego Star Wars sets that have done quite well, such as the which one did I get? The Carbon Freezing Chamber Cloud City set. You can go back to previous videos. That one did quite well. I was able to make a big profit off of that. So one advantage is investing in really either of these, small sets or big sets. I recommend you stick with the themed ones. More specifically, Lego Harry Potter and Lego Star Wars. Generally, Lego Star Wars is a pretty safe, reliable investment. I have only been steered wrong once or twice with Lego Star Wars of sets that have actually gone down in value. Out of the hundreds I've invested in, that's a pretty good ratio. So it's a good way to do it. Some of the Lego, and one of the advantages of these bigger sets is they generally appeal to more adult fans of Lego, and they generally have the extra surplus income to be able to buy these giant sets, to collect them, especially after they retire when they go up in value by a pretty big amount. So that can be an advantage of investing in these. You know your target audience, and they generally are going to be able to pay a lot more for a Lego set. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions about any of the sets we went over to today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.